My name is Mary Collins, and for most of my childhood, I wished I could disappear. I was born with a speech disorder. Words came out broken, delayed, or not at all. It started when I was 5, and it never fully went away. School was a battlefield. Every time I tried to read aloud or answer a question, they laughed. Some rolled their eyes, others mimicked me, but the worst were the ones who said nothing, just smirked and whispered after I passed. Why does she even try? Just give up, Mary. She's not normal. I stopped raising my hand. I stopped trying. I stopped talking. But while they spoke freely, I found a different voice, one they couldn't interrupt. I started writing poetry, stories, journal entries. My notebooks became my world, a place where my voice didn't stutter. It soared. I filled page after page with everything I wanted to say. I wrote late into the night, sometimes with tears on the paper, but those words, they were mine, untouched, unmocked, unstoppable. One teacher noticed, Mrs. Granger. She read one of my essays and pulled me aside. "You write like you've lived 100 lives," she said. "Don't stop." That sentence, just those 2 words, carried me for years. High school ended. I didn't attend prom. I didn't walk the stage. I didn't want to see their faces again, but I took my words with me. I majored in communications. Ironic, right? My first few college presentations were a mess. My voice cracked. People still stared, but I kept going. I studied speech therapy, not to fix myself, but to understand myself. Every failed conversation made me stronger. Every stumble became a story. I started a blog, then a YouTube channel, then a podcast. People listened not because I spoke perfectly, but because I spoke honestly. I wasn't just telling stories, I was sharing scars. Within 2 years, my channel hit 1 million subscribers. I launched a speaking tour called Every Word Matters. Book deals, corporate invitations, national headlines. I turned my silence into a 7-figure business. But I never forgot where it started, or who tried to keep me quiet. One day, I received a letter. I was nominated for the Voice of the Year award, a nationally televised ceremony. And here's the twist. The ceremony? Held at the same performing arts center where my high school graduation was. The same city, the same town, and as part of the audience, my former classmates, now invited as local guests of honor. Some of them had followed my career, others had forgotten me completely, but they would all be in the audience, watching me take the stage. My heart pounded as I walked onto that stage, spotlights blinding, thousands of eyes, millions more watching from their homes. But I stood tall, the stuttering girl, now holding the microphone, and I began. When I was young, I was told I'd never be able to speak on stage. I was told I should stay silent, that my voice wasn't good enough, that I wasn't good enough. Some of those voices are in this very room tonight. Audience shifts, murmurs. To the ones who laughed at my stutter, to the ones who whispered behind my back, I thank you. Because every cruel word you spoke was fuel, every laugh, a fire. You didn't break me. You built the speaker you see before you. That moment went viral. My speech reached 60 million views in 3 days. News outlets called it the greatest comeback speech of the decade. And those former classmates? Some reached out with apologies, others stayed quiet, but none of that mattered. Because for the first time, I wasn't speaking to prove anything. I was speaking to free myself. If you've ever been mocked, if you've ever been silenced, if someone ever told you your voice doesn't matter, let them talk. then build something so powerful that they'll have no choice but to listen. My name is Mary Collins. I stuttered my way to success, and now I speak for those who can't. Don't hide your scars. Let them be the ink that writes your legacy.